Okay, we have Max here to do his Selenium assessment. Yeah, please talk to your process. And whenever you are ready, please take it away.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so the requirements are it takes a WebDriver and then it should click the button with the ID load, okay, and wait for up to 2 seconds for the button to become enabled again. If it gets enabled in 2 seconds, again, turn the content of the paragraph. All right. Okay, well, first I'm going to click the button down here. So I would say web element button, go to driver, find element. Do it by ID, and ID is load button. Let's just make sure that compiles, and then we'll move to the next thing. Code did not compile, so I wrote something wrong. I'll have to fix it. Button equals driver, find element by ID. Has to be some kind of typo. I don't know. Let's just keep moving a little. And I would take that button and click it. It's a function. Okay. After that, well, we're going to want to wait for 2 enabled. So we're going to set up a wait. So we'll do a WebDriver wait. This is an implicit wait. We don't want to just wait for 2 seconds. I'm going to wait for it 2 seconds, and then I'm going to check if it's enabled. So that's going to be WebDriver wait. WebDriver wait. Server duration of seconds. Seconds should be 2. So that closes that up. All right, and then for the Boolean is enabled. Let's say equals wait until D. So this is a lambda function, which is just how the untils work when you do wait, when you're messing with Selenium waits. Driver, find element. I'm going to find it by ID again, because that's what they gave us. Yes. Load button. I'm going to expand this page a little. Load button. Let's see. Is enabled. Okay. After that, we're going to use that Boolean. Let's check if it's enabled. And if it is, we're going to return the content. So I'll define the content here. Use the driver to find it again. By ID, and the ID is load button. It's a hyphen. Okay. And here we would return content text. Okay. And if it's not enabled, we would return null. So that should do that over here. Otherwise, the method should return null. Now, what I did could throw a timeout exception if it doesn't find it. So I'll wrap it and try catch exception. I'll just move everything into that, and I'll catch that timeout exception over here. Just do that, and we will do that. Right. So here's where I'll catch an exception in case it times out. Waiting for it. Timeout. Let's see. Goes like that. Timeout exception. And that should all be in parentheses. Timeout exception. All right. And then all we want to do with that is return null if it times out. So, and then if there, it could be that you could get another type of exception. I think you would get no such element exception. No such element exception. Now I might need to update the imports to use these, but we'll see. And if you get an exception, just want to return null if it doesn't exist. So these are all things that could happen there. And then, yeah, if it doesn't get caught here, it will return null at the end. If it throws an exception while it's waiting, it'll throw a null. If you can't find it, it'll throw a null too. So that way you're returning null, just like it asked. So let me try and run it, see if it'll compile. It won't compile, that's okay. Let me add some imports into here. I think it just doesn't like the star, so I'll do open QA because I've run into this problem before. Just doesn't like that star. Selenium at support UI web driver wait. Yeah. Let's try that one. Oh, right. I forgot about the duration. Okay, one more. Import for send duration Java. No, that's not a QA. That's not a Selenium thing. This is a Java thing. So we'll do Java time duration. And now let's try and do that again. Okay, it's not compiling. So I just have to like look through it, I guess, and see where there's might be an error. I would do. Let me copy this. I want to be able to see it all at the same time. So let me do that again. Weird. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was using the wrong syntax. Okay. Okay. So I had a colons here, where it said by ID right here. I had it like that. I changed them out for parentheses. What else? I think that's really what was stopping me. So let's try and run it now. Okay, let's try it again. It says can't find symbol pet test wiki. Okay, hold on. 49. 949. This. There you go. Let's try running it now. Okay, great.
Good stuff.
I think it's good.